Welcome in, Leo. This is Intuitive Niche, and I am here for your weekly YouTube reading. This week we are using the tarot decks for your readings, and on TikTok I will be doing the oracle cards. So if you are not a member on TikTok, I suggest you go on over tomorrow or Saturday. I will have the readings done for TikTok as well. Once I am through all 12 signs in YouTube, I will be doing a collective video for everyone, and that will take care of this week's readings on YouTube, as well as then tomorrow I will be doing TikTok. This is the deck I'm using, the Book of Shadows Tarot, for you this week, okay? So, Leo, happy birthday. This is your season. So let's take a shuffle on this deck. I have shuffled them before and after I put them away, but I always add a little energy here for my Leos. I hope you're all having good birthdays and good times and enjoying the summer weather if you are in the great state of New York. It's been either like obsessively hot or like today, it's raining. And so I got the window open, but praying it doesn't rain, and because it's way too cool for air conditioning. Although I do hear air conditioners running outside my building. No. Put a fan in your window. Save the money on the electric for the ACs. I know, some people need them for breathing. The humidity is kind of oppressive, but I can't. I don't like air conditioning myself, so if I don't need it, I turn it off. All right, let's get to that next point. For this week, 7 to 10 days, like, share, and subscribe if you are on TikTok, and you will see me update those in the next day and a half, and I will end those with a live as well. You can like, share, and subscribe here, and then take yourself over to TikTok, like, share, and follow over there. If you catch my lives, you can definitely become a fan and increase yourself as well as myself in the growth. I am trying to get to a point where I could do lives here on YouTube as well. So I do have my financial information in the description box for donations if you would like to contribute a seed to my business. You absolutely are not needing to do so. I am still looking for a job, but I'm hopeful. We have number 17 for the first card for you, Leo. Embolic. Yes, that is just another term used. The major arcana. What shall we focus on here this week, Leo? What should Leo be focusing on going forward for the next 7 to 10 days? We have the Mother of Fire. The Mother of Fire. Okay, so let me see here. This is pretty powerful, these two cards alone. Yes, they are. So, the Star card is the other name for the embolic. Healing, hope, peace, comfort, guidance, direction, a light in the darkness, refreshing kindness. Or, depending on where your mind is, it could be a false hope, a temporary respite. I don't feel it's a negative, especially with the Mother of Fire here. That's the Ace. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. Fire. We got a lot of fire in these readings this week. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Absolutely. And it seems they're fighting with it comes with, Earth, which is, we're fighting fire and earth here in a few of my readings. So, the Mother of Fire these usually last? I don't like these little books. I just like to give you all the information I can about the Mother of Fire in this situation because I feel it's very strong with the Star card. So for me, I would want to know what the Mother of Fire stands for as well. So the Mother of Fire, who is the Queen of Wands, she nurtures the gift of fire in your life and helps it grow. She can also be self-defeating and hindering one's own growth. So this is why it's important. And I want you to keep hopefulness in your sphere for this week. I don't know what it is that's going on that might make you feel like losing hope, but I need you to stay strong this week, Leo, especially in your birthday month. That the Mother of Fire is coming in to give you the ambition, the motivation, and the guidance that you need to keep moving forward. Let's see what else comes out. I mean, the Mother of Fire is a very powerful start to this read with the Star card, and I want you to understand that going forward this week, there could be some major revelation that needs you to be strong for it, okay? Let's see. The next card out is the, well, they call it Saturn, but it is the 5 card of fire. 5 of fire. 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands is like a battle with yourself. And it seems like a lot of us are having that. Jupiter. Oh, that's the fire one. Desire for action, the need for courage and confidence, and the capacity for self-defense. So see, this is just confirming what I'm feeling already. That whatever is going on this week in your life, you are going to have to be strong for. Okay? Whatever it is, you have to go through it. You can't go around it. You can't avoid it. You can't be in denial of it. Okay? So I'm not sure what it is. It could be not as bad as it feels at the moment, but there's a lot of fire. I mean, that's fire. And the Star being your first card out means having hope and not despair. Okay, so keeping the peace within yourself. And here's the Earth. So now here we go with the fire and the earth. The fire and the earth. Okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, earth signs. The 4 of Pentacles. That's what it is. The 4 of Coins, the 4 of Earth. Earth is about the body, the surroundings, and material possessions. Okay, so the 4 is about stability and structure and staying on path. Staying in line to what you're doing. Don't step out of the box this week, okay? I guess that's the thing. Although there's a lot of fire here, to push faster, the Earth sign comes in to tell you to take a break. Because something's out of sync this week. I feel out of sync this week, I know. We are still in Mercury retrograde, which makes things feel like it's backwards. There are several other planets. I don't know how they affect each sign. The tarot ship on YouTube is also the astrology guy here that I go by. And I know there's many other readers out there that are great with astrology. I'm not one of those. I just feel what I get and tell you what it is. And so if you need other introspection of information, that reader there, the tarot ship Jimmy, is one of the best readers I've watched that can give you all of the background on the stars, the moons, the planets, and how they move into your chart and everything. So that's why I so recommend him for you. We have Beltane, the 6. We talk about love, we talk about celebration, we talk about moving forward. So in the end here, well, not the end, but in this situation, something is pretty majorly happening. So it could involve love, it could involve, I feel like I want to say birth, but not really. Okay, the Lover's card, Beltane, following your heart, making a good choice, a happy, healthy partnership, finding a perfect match. Be aware of not... I have to give you an example of this. Don't make the choices for the wrong reasons, okay? So if you like somebody and financially they can make your life better, but there's somebody else out there that you're actually in love with, but they have to work hard for their money or whatever, don't go be with somebody because they can make your life financially structured, safe, calm, because that gets boring after a while. Make your that's just an example. I mean, it could be as simple as you're taking a job that pays higher, even though you know you're going to hate it because you need money. Instead of taking a job you might fall in love with and eventually make the money you're looking for, but you're going to have to wait till you build up and start over. Okay, that's another example. But the Beltane card is about love and healing and celebrating that love and healing. And so with Earth and Fire here and hope in the beginning, I feel very strongly that you are struggling going through something this week, but you need to get yourself grounded and reconnect because the love of your life is going to make the difference. That's how I feel. You also have, wow, so much going on here. The Ace of Swords. And yeah, I am looking at the book on this one because this reading is so powerful this week for you, Leo. And I imagine it is because we are leading up to the 8-8 portal, the Lionsgate portal, and there are so many things going on in the astrological events that we're just sitting here figuring it out for ourselves. Okay. The Ace of Air. So it's divine guidance given to a calm, peaceful, receptive mind, or nightmares, obsessive thoughts that weaken the mind. Okay, so if you have been sleeping well and you've been having nightmares of all kinds, please know that we are ascending very highly, and the changes that are coming for us is we are either going or being left behind. Okay, and that could be metaphorically, it could also be very much in your life right now. So the Ace of Air is trying to give you the messages you need by getting you into the calmest state of relaxation so you can receive the message, which to do so, you need to ground into the earth. So all of this excitement and this fire is wonderful when you're starting a project, but it is not so exciting and wonderful when you can't receive the information you need to get. So maybe you miss what's right in front of you, the Love card. So retreat a little, relax, recover, wake up, read and receive the message. The 20 card is the Judgment card. You are hearing, you are receiving. A decision has to be made on what your information you're getting. So you have to hear all of it. So you have all the facts. And again, this can be just metaphorically, or it can be about something that's actually going on in your life. Maybe a new business. Maybe somebody's not being honest with you about it. Maybe somebody just wants to push you along faster to get it started and then creates a big accident, or somebody gets hurt, or so many different things that mean you need to just take a minute. Read the contract. My famous line, cross the T's, dot the I's, read it again. Nothing to lose hope over. The Star card is still here. Embolic is still here with your hope. And the fire and the motivation for this event, for this desire, is still here. The love is still waiting for you. But please get yourself grounded and step back and hear the information. So when you finally make that decision, you are making it for the right reasons. You're not being with somebody just because it's convenient. You're not taking on a new job just because you can make more money. Those kind of things, okay? When you make a decision, you have to make it for the right reason. And I can tell you right now, this Earth card is telling you the same thing. This is your new team. This is your dream coming true. The Three of Pentacles, the Three of Earth. Bringing you in grounded, filled with the facts you need to make decisions and start building your dream. Okay, so you have the 3 and the 4 of Pentacles. That's a success in itself. So yes, you have the fire, but you're still fighting with yourself inside, which means you need to step back, take a break, and see it for what it is before you keep moving forward too fast. Okay? Austera. And this is why I tell you this. The 15. I'm going to read it to you because you need to hear it, okay? But I can tell you, you need to hear it, okay? The devil, and it has been in every reading. So the temptation to do the right thing for the wrong reasons, okay, is right here on this shoulder. You need to study this shoulder a whole lot more, okay? Put a new tattoo over there so you can get rid of that one, whatever. Savoring the joys of the physical world. Indulgence of the senses, not taking into consideration the consequences for making the wrong decision. So this is the problem, okay? This is the problem with fire, okay? This is the problem with fire that you're struggling with this week. So my advice to you, Cancer. Yeah, am I in Cancer? Hold on. Leo, sorry. Well, maybe you're a cusper. Very, very much so. To step back, get grounded into the earth. So making your decision comes from the grounded levels and not from the high flighty bullshit. I can do this, and I can do that, and I can do this, and I can do that. No, you can't. Because you need to consider the consequences once you move forward. Okay? This was an important, powerful Leo reading. Your time is not complete yet. I would imagine that my next reading with the Oracle cards on TikTok will be just as powerful, and probably next week's reading, Leo, for we're moving into the 8-8 portal Lionsgate. So stay tuned. Stay focused and get grounded. Play in the earth a little. Back up. Slow down. Okay? All hope is not lost. You can still make the right decisions. Going forward. See you next week. Like, share, and subscribe.